So guys, I've decided to make this video from the comfortableness of my chair, just to show you how I'm able to book more than 4%, probably 5, 6, 7%. I don't even count it because again, I don't even need to count all these metrics. When you're booking a shit ton amount of calls, you don't really need to count these metrics. But yeah, I'm going to show you how I do that by cold email. Probably 95% of it is automated. I don't even have to do anything. So yeah, let's just jump straight into it. This is going to be a quick no BS video, purely practical. I'm not even putting no humor to it. I don't really want to make this video, but I feel obligated to provide this value to you. So let's just start with it. Well, first of all, I'm going to show you my results. The results I'm getting with my Instantly campaign. I just launched last week. I didn't really need to test much stuff, since when you know what works, you understand the niche and all that stuff, it's very quick to get that shit. But yeah, these are all the emails I've got. Campaign Neon Gen, this is my agency. How many leads did we contact? Let's just put the filter on it. We've all status no, only contacted. Okay, perfect. We contact an amount of 100, 150, 200, 249. Yeah, a complete amount of 249 leads. This is what we've contacted so far. Okay, now I'm going to show you. Well, we're going to count how many appointments did I book. Let's go to Slack. Well, I didn't even book them myself. It was my VAs. That's why I basically need to count them. But let's go. Since the beginning of this week, that means Monday. It's Tuesday. Yeah, this is Monday. Let's go. So we booked an amount of, these are just responses. These are just responses. 1 call, 2 calls, 3 calls, 4 calls, 5 calls, 6 calls, 7 calls, 8 calls, 9 calls, 10 calls, 11, 12 calls. We've booked an amount of 12 calls in total. All right, this is how much books we've got just this week. All right, so let's continue to see how much of these prospects have showed up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people showed up, plus 3 people that had to reschedule because 2 of them wanted to do the call a little bit earlier. I couldn't. I had another call. That's why we had to reschedule. At the time it was supposed to occur, this call, they had something they could before. I could not before. I could after. They couldn't after. So that's why these calls are going to be rescheduled. But yes, 5 calls showed. I have to say that there's 2 meetings still to happen. One today, one tomorrow. One today, 7 p.m. Romanian time. Another one tomorrow, 11 a.m. Romanian time. So the appointment, no, not the appointment booking rate, the show up rate is going to be increased, and also counting the calls that are going to be conducted that couldn't this week because of life. So where do I get the leads? I think I've mentioned it a couple times in my videos. It's basically Phantom Buster, what I use to get these leads. All right, what I do is I basically gather maybe 20, 25, 30 search results in Google Maps, which is basically like this. I go into Google Maps and I put remodelers in Barcelona, and I get all these results. I get this link and I copy it and I go and I put it on this other link. I delete the previous links, basically I go like this. Then I put remodeler in Madrid, for example. Well, I typically just search in one specific area and just to get a more target, to get all the results. But so that you can see, I'll basically put different places, maybe I want to go into this specific area, just this area, because there's construction businesses that are around here that for some reason they do not appear into the search results, like these ones, for example, right here. I'm going to copy these businesses and I'm going to put them here on this document, and I'm basically going to fill it like until 2025, something like that. All right. I actually got a more cool way to do it, but since we don't have 30 minutes of my time or your time to explain all this, it's just okay if you do it like this. You gather a couple links, you put this Google Doc into Phantom Buster. When you put this, it will scrape, you'll get all the leads, all the emails. You'll put it on a software like Email List Verify, which is this Email List Verify. This software is going to make your emails campaigns actually successful, because you're going to remove all the crap from that email list. You're only going to send emails to the business, well, the emails that are valid, not the spam traps or all these kind of weird things that exist that I didn't even know, but they do know. So that's why we pay them, so that they can help us clean our email list. All right. Now we've got our email list. We basically build a campaign here and instantly. I'm going to show you the copy that I've actually got instantly. I actually copied from Charlie Morgan's video. Like, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. I don't understand why some people try to implement so new like problems and challenges have already been solved. Like, you don't need to invent new shit to get results, right? So let's talk about the copy. Let's show you the copy. This is the copy that I'm using right now. It's basically, hi, I'm writing you because we're looking for 1 or 2 businesses, remodeling businesses in this area that can take between 2 and 3 complete projects every quarter as a minimum. We'll get you clients that want to remodel their houses, their flats, their apartments, whatever. And then we'll get you as well architects, interior designers, investors that need to remodel the apartment that they got, or one of their clients' home or place. Do you think that you could be the business or the company we're looking for? If it is the case, please send me your phone and I call you. Pay attention to the call to action. Send me your phone, because I want to take responsibility from here on. I don't want to send a calendar booking link, because it's very likely that they're going to forget it. It's very likely that something is just going to happen, and in the right time where they were going to book, something happened, they had to leave it and they just forgot of it. So basically I want them to send me their phone, so that then it's just about me. I just got to call them, they are going to pick up and they are going to end up booking. Then the next thing that we say is, please respond only if you're serious about getting more projects. Kind regards, Santos Opomede, which is my name, sent from my iPhone. It's quite simple, it's not super complex, it's to the point, straight, benefit driven. We talk about the benefits, which is basically 2-3 projects every quarter. We're specific, super important. Then we talk about the time frame, which is basically 3 months. It's super important. I don't need to put normal social proof, because they don't really, like, it's not an email they would double think. I don't include words like marketing. I avoid all that stuff, because I know that it's probably going to make my email go to spam, and also it's just not necessary. Like, do you want projects? Yes, I can bring you projects. Let's talk a little bit more. Send me your number. That's it. You don't need to do anything else. It's that simple. Actually, it's that simple when you see it properly with the right eyes and with the right frame. All right. Now let's talk about the follow-ups. Quite simple. It's not rocket science. We send a total amount of 6 follow-ups, and the first one is, hi again. Were you able to see this email? Second is, I just wanted to confirm that you received my email. Third follow-up is, I'm sending you this email so that you can check again my initial email. Fifth, I made you a proposal in my first email a couple of days already. Have you got any question? Fifth is, I hope not to be too insistent. Something to say about the proposal I made you. And sixth is, finally, did you finally see my email, my first email? That's it. people typically respond first. Well, honestly, I don't even know when people typically respond. I don't need to care about it. It just works. Great part of my business is just like that. It just works. Then about the schedule, I basically the schedule name is 24/7. You can see it. Even though it's not 24/7, it's just from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Madrid time, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, every day between 9 and 6 p.m. All right. Then about the options, I basically, I don't think you need to know this, honestly. I don't think you need to know this. I'm just showing you if it's any help. But I stopped the campaigns on reply. Basically, if you reply to my email, I'll stop sending follow-ups and I'll stop sending emails on a domain if just one inbox responds. What do I mean? If there is Joe arroba remodelingcatalonia.com and there is Sarah arroba remodelingcatalonia.com, if one of them responds, I'm going to stop sending to both because otherwise it would be a little bit annoying. But again, it's not something that much important even. Now the workflow is quite simple. I've got all the responses coming into my Slack channel. Basically, my VA sees everything, every response I get, positive or negative. The negatives he ignores, the positive he calls and he books. It's that simple. I don't even need to do anything. He knows what to do. I've teach them how to run this business, honestly. They know everything. Well, not everything. I wish they knew everything because I wouldn't need to do anything, no? But everything about appointment booking, they know. Everything about getting prospects to book a call with us, I've taught them. So, well, I've taught him because I don't really need more than one, honestly. And yeah, it's quite cool because I just get leads. Like, it doesn't matter if I get leads from Facebook. It doesn't matter if I get leads from Instagram cold DM or inbound Instagram or Facebook ads, campaigns, lead gen. Like, it doesn't matter if I put him to cold call people. He delivers, he performs because you know why? Like, the training I give is fucking good. That's the only reason. And then the last thing I've got to mention is that it's quite simple. When they book, I basically send them a confirmation email. When I send them a confirmation email, as well, I send them a message through WhatsApp. In both places, the email and the WhatsApp, they receive my VSL. Then 24 hours before, we send a couple of testimonials or interviews. And then finally, 2 hours before the call, we send them, we don't send them, we call them to remind them, all right? And that's it. Let me calculate it. I don't know how much show up rate I've got so far. Show up rate. I've got 5 calls. 12. So far, the show up rate is being 40%. We can expect 3 more people to show. So it would be 66%. To be outbound is quite decent. Hope you like it and see you on the next time.